Today we're going to talk about feeling empty inside. I know that this feeling is very, very, very unpleasant. I know that feeling empty, despite having everything around you that is physical, yet you still feel empty inside, is disturbing. You just feel like, why am I not allowed to feel empty? Because you're counting all the physical things that you have. But one of the things that I told one of my clients, and she really, really liked, and she told me, hey, you told me something and I keep applying it every day, and that gives me the feeling of contentment inside. So what I told her was that you are a soul inside a body, and you have a body that has a soul. What does that mean? It means that you're not like any inanimate object. So collecting these inanimate objects will actually take you farther away from yourself. Let me explain this a little bit more. So we are physical beings living in a physical world, and that is amazing. And so we would need our clothes and the physical things that we need, like the food that we need, the shelter that we need, all of the things that make us happy and live a nice and fulfilling life. But at the same time, we also need to feed the soul that we have, the soul that is within us. And feeding that soul is not physical. It is actually things that we cannot see. Hence, why a lot of people are feeling empty the more they have different physical things. So we are connected from above and from below. And this is where the game of balance happens. The game of balance happens when you are able to balance your soul needs as well as the needs of your physical body. So whether you need this education to be successful in life, or whether you need that spiritual connection so that you feel connected inside. For us to feel fulfilled, we need to know ourselves. And when you know yourself, you're able to know and get to know your creator better and better. So what does this all mean? It just means for you to go back to you. It just means for you to get to know yourself better. If you want to let go of feeling empty, you need to get to know who you are. Because the emptiness or the void that you feel on the outside is actually the void that you feel on the inside. It is actually yourself calling you to say hello, to get to know yourself, as you would any other friend, as you would any other person. As you get to know them, you would ask, what are the things that they like? What are the foods they like to eat? What are the places they like to see? What are the things that they like to do? But would you ever stop and ask that for yourself? This is where a daily practice comes in. This is where we need to get to know ourselves better. It's where we have a daily practice where we sit with ourselves, whether it's writing a gratitude journal, whether it's meditating, whatever it can be, whatever it may be, but to have a daily practice where it's just you and you. And when you have that daily practice, you're able to fill that void even more and more every day. So life is a journey. It's not going to be filled like that. It is a new habit that you are achieving. It is a new habit that you are developing. And this habit that you're developing is taking a lot from you to actually develop, because you didn't learn this in school. You didn't learn this in university. This is life lessons. And these life lessons that you're learning are asking you, the emptiness is asking you to actually come back to you, to actually come back and see how you can help yourself by yourself. And I'm not saying that we don't need other people. I'm just saying when you reestablish that relationship with yourself, you're able to actually be a better person and a better, whether it's a better mother, a better sister, a better friend, a better employee, a better boss, a better leader. You become a better person for the community that you're in because you have established that connection with yourself. When you don't have that connection with yourself, you cannot show up fully. And that is already depriving the community from who you truly are, from all your talents, and it's also depriving you of being the fullest and best self that you can be. So one of the things that I like to focus on a lot is that when you are doing this reconnection with yourself, ask yourself, are the goals that I have, are they from the community? Are they from the media? Or are they from me? Because if you have goals that you are trying to attain, whether it's weight loss or having a certain degree or becoming or being in a certain position, are these goals your own or are these goals from outside? When these goals are from outside, it always feels uneasy. Whether you have not fulfilled them or whether you have fulfilled them, it just kind of feels off. However, when there is a goal that you have from yourself, it becomes so private and it becomes so good, and it has this fulfillment feeling and this really sweet feeling that when you achieve it or when you get it, you just kind of reestablish that connection with yourself. And that's all we're aiming to do, is to connect with ourselves again and again and again. Because once you are doing that, you become not only the best version for yourself, for you, but for the people around you. And who doesn't want that? So finally, I want to let you go with this. The void that you have within you is a call to reconnect with yourself. Whether it's going out by yourself, journaling, taking 5 minutes for yourself every morning, taking 15 minutes, taking an hour, whatever it may be, in the middle of the day, choose that time and be with yourself, because this emptiness is calling from you to come back to you. I hope that this video, I hope that listening to this allowed you to feel a little bit of a sense of fulfillment. Please ask me any questions that you have. I'll check the comments. And also, I just want you to know that there may be other people who are feeling the same way. So if this video actually helped you, please share it with those who mean most to you. And I'll see you in the next video.